Hey guys, we are back with another video, and this time we're going to do a full practice test. So if you're studying for your Florida real estate license and you're looking for free practice tests, you are in luck today because that's exactly what we'll be doing in this video. We will have 100 questions just like on the actual test, and the questions will be allocated just like how they will be allocated on your actual exam. All right, so give it your best shot, and when you're done, share your score in the comment section. Okay, go ahead and subscribe for more free practice tests for your Florida real estate exams. All right, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this video. First question. Which of the following best illustrates the role of government in the real estate business? A. A broker charging a commission rate agreed upon with a seller. B. A city enforcing zoning ordinances to regulate land use. C. A developer setting deed restrictions on new subdivisions. D. A professional organization offering continuing education. And the correct answer is B. A city enforcing zoning ordinances to regulate land use. Question 2. Which of the following individuals is exempt from holding a Florida real estate license? A. An attorney in fact acting under a valid power of attorney. B. A property manager receiving compensation for leasing. C. An employee paid on a commission basis to sell timeshares. Or D. A person paid by a landlord to negotiate leases. And the correct answer is A. An attorney in fact acting under a valid power of attorney. Question 3. A Florida sales associate applicant must A. Complete 72 hours of pre-licensing education. B. Be at least 21 years old. C. Possess a high school diploma or equivalent. Or D. Complete 45 hours of post-licensing before taking the exam. The correct answer is C. Must possess a high school diploma or equivalent. Question number 4. Which of the following would require a Florida broker's license? A. A salaried employee leasing apartments at one complex. B. A court-appointed guardian selling a minor's property. C. An individual who negotiates the sale of another's property for compensation. Or D. A salaried employee collecting rent for a single property owner. The correct answer is C. An individual who negotiates the sale of another's property for compensation. Question number 5. Which statement about post-licensing education is true? A. Failure to complete post-licensing results in license revocation. B. The requirement must be completed within 2 years of initial licensure. C. It can be replaced by continuing education courses. Or D. It must be completed only if the licensee chooses to upgrade to broker. And the correct answer is B. The requirement must be completed within 2 years of initial licensure. Question 6. A Florida real estate license is considered A. A privilege granted by the Division of Corporations. B. A right guaranteed under the Constitution. C. A corporate asset that can be sold. Or D. A personal privilege that is non-transferable. The correct answer is D. A personal privilege that is non-transferable. Question number 7. Which of the following is a qualification to obtain a Florida Sales Associate license? A. U.S. citizenship. B. Florida residency for at least 1 year. C. Good moral character. D. Minimum of 2 years related experience. And the correct answer is C. Good moral character. Question 8. The Florida Real Estate Commission has which type of authority? A. Quasi-judicial and quasi-legislative. B. Executive only. C. Legislative only. Or D. Administrative only. The correct answer is A. Quasi-judicial and quasi-legislative. Question 9. Which government agency oversees the division of real estate? A. Department of Housing and Urban Development. B. Department of Business and Professional Regulation. C. Department of Financial Services. Or D. Florida Attorney General's Office. The correct answer is B. Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Question number 10. Which brokerage relationship in Florida requires a written disclosure? A. Transaction broker. B. Single agent. C. No brokerage relationship. Or D. Both single agent and no brokerage. The correct answer is D. Both single agent and no brokerage relationship. Question 11. Which duty is owed by a transaction broker but not by a single agent? A. Limited confidentiality. B. Loyalty. C. Full disclosure. Or D. Obedience. The correct answer is A. Limited confidentiality. Question 12. Which duty is owed in all brokerage relationships under Florida law? A. Loyalty. B. Confidentiality. C. Accounting for all funds. Or D. Obedience. The correct answer is C. Accounting for all funds. Question 13. If a sales associate wishes to change from a single agent relationship to a transaction broker, the associate must A. Obtain oral consent from the buyer only. B. Provide a transition disclosure and obtain written consent from the principal. C. Terminate the agency agreement and enter into a new contract. Or D. Obtain verbal consent from both parties. The correct answer is B. Provide a transition disclosure and obtain written consent from the principal. Question 14. Misrepresentation by a licensee can best be described as A. Making a false statement with intent to deceive. B. Acting within the scope of duties owed. C. Exaggerating property features and obvious puffing. Or D. Failing to disclose material defects due to negligence. And the correct answer is D. Failing to disclose material defects due to negligence. Question 15. Which is true of a sales associate employed under a broker? A. The sales associate can receive commission directly from the buyer. B. The sales associate acts as an agent of the broker's principal. C. The sales associate is an independent contractor with no fiduciary duties. Or D. The sales associate may establish a corporation for brokerage services. The correct answer is B. The sales associate acts as an agent of the broker's principal. Question 16. A no brokerage relationship requires which duties? A. Dealing honestly, fairly, and disclosing all known material defects and accounting for all funds. B. Loyalty and obedience. C. Confidentiality and obedience. Or D. Loyalty and full disclosure. The correct answer is A. Dealing honestly and fairly and disclosing all known material defects and accounting for all funds. Number 17. A branch office registration is A. Transferable to a new location. B. Valid for 1 year only. C. Required for each office location maintained by a broker. Or D. Optional if fewer than 3 licensees are employed there. The correct answer is C. Required for each office location maintained by a broker. Question 18. Which of the following is considered commingling? A. Placing rental security deposits in a trust account. B. Depositing personal funds into a broker's escrow account. C. Placing earnest money in a title company's account. Or D. Maintaining a separate escrow account for multiple clients. And the correct answer is B. Depositing personal funds into a broker's escrow account. Question 19. If a dispute arises over escrow funds, a broker must notify FREC within A. 5 business days, B. 10 business days, C. 15 business days, or D. 30 business days. The correct answer is C. 15 business days. Question 20. Which practice violates federal antitrust laws? A. Two competing brokers agreeing to fix commission rates. B. A broker independently deciding to charge a 6% commission. C. A broker refusing to cooperate with another broker. Or D. A broker offering to pay a referral fee to another licensee. The correct answer is A. Two competing brokers agreeing to fix commission rates. Question 21. A sales associate leaves a brokerage firm. What happens to pending commissions? A. The broker may withhold all commissions earned. B. The sales associate forfeits unpaid commissions. C. The broker must pay all commissions earned while the associate was employed. Or D. Commissions automatically transfer to the new employer. The correct answer is C. The broker must pay all commissions earned while the associate was employed. Question 22. Which business entity may not register as a Florida real estate brokerage? A. Sole proprietorship. B. General partnership. C. Limited liability company. Or D. Corporation sole. The correct answer is D. Corporation sole. 23. Which of the following is true about trade names for a brokerage? A. They may not be used under any circumstances. B. They must be registered with the DBPR. C. They may be shared by two unaffiliated brokers. Or D. They are exempt from advertising requirements. The correct answer is B. They must be registered with the DBPR. Question 24. Which of the following is an example of an illegal kickback? A. A mortgage broker paying a real estate agent a referral fee. B. A broker sharing commission with a cooperating broker. C. A licensee giving a buyer a rebate with disclosure. Or D. A broker paying an attorney for legal services. The correct answer is A. A mortgage broker paying a real estate agent a referral fee. Question 25. When a broker changes business address, FREC must be notified within A. 24 hours, B. 5 days, C. 15 days, or D. 10 days. The correct answer is D. 10 days. 26. An unlicensed personal assistant may legally A. Show property to buyers, B. Write and sign contracts, C. Place advertising approved by the broker, or D. Negotiate commission with clients. The correct answer is C. Place advertising approved by the broker. Question 27. A sales associate's commission is paid A. Directly by the seller, B. By the employing broker, C. Directly by the buyer, or D. Through the title company. The correct answer is B. By the employing broker. Question 28. If escrow funds are placed with a title company, the broker must request verification within A. 3 business days, B. 5 business days, C. 10 business days, or D. 15 business days. The correct answer is C. 10 business days. 29. Which of the following is grounds for license denial? A. Failure to complete continuing education. B. Conviction of a felony involving fraud. C. Failure to disclose a change of address. Or D. Advertising in a newspaper without broker's name. The correct answer is B. Conviction of a felony involving fraud. Question 30. The maximum administrative fine FREC may impose per violation is A. $1,000, B. $2,500, C. $5,000, or D. $10,000. And the correct answer is C. $5,000. Question 31. Which of the following would most likely result in license revocation? A. Failure to maintain an escrow account. B. Failing to complete post-licensing education. C. commingling escrow funds with personal funds, or D, conducting real estate services without a license? The correct answer is C, commingling escrow funds with personal funds. Question 32. Which law prohibits discrimination in housing based on race, color, religion, sex, national origin, disability, or familial status? A. Civil Rights Act of 1866. B. The Fair Housing Act. C. The Equal Credit Opportunity Act. Or D. Florida Residential Landlord and Tenant Act. The correct answer is B. The Fair Housing Act. Question 33. Which of the following is true regarding advance rent or security deposits under the Florida Residential Landlord and Tenant Act? A. They may be commingled with landlord's personal funds. B. They must always be held in an interest-bearing account. C. The landlord must notify the tenant where the deposit is held. Or D. They must be deposited with the court clerk within 15 days. The correct answer is C. The landlord must notify the tenant where the deposit is held. Question 34. The federal law requiring disclosure of lead-based paint hazards applies to A. All residential property built prior to 1978. B. All residential property built prior to 1968. C. Only multifamily housing constructed after 1978. Or D. Only new construction homes. The correct answer is A. All residential property built prior to 1978. Number 35. Which estate provides the greatest bundle of rights? A. Life estate. B. Fee simple absolute. C. Tenancy at will. Or D. Tenancy by the entireties. The correct answer is B. Fee simple absolute. Question 36. Two unmarried individuals purchase property with right of survivorship. What type of ownership do they hold? A. Joint tenancy. B. Tenancy in common. C. Tenancy at will. Or D. Tenancy by the entireties. The correct answer is A. Joint tenancy. Question 37. A tenancy for a fixed period that automatically terminates is called A. Tenancy at will. B. Tenancy at sufferance. C. Estate for years. Or D. Life estate. The correct answer is C. Estate for years. Number 38. Homestead property in Florida is protected from A. All debts including property taxes. B. Debts for purchase money mortgages. C. Debts for labor performed on the property. Or D. Judgments for personal loans and credit cards. The correct answer is D. Judgments for personal loans and credit cards. Question 39. Which of the following is considered personal property? A. A built-in dishwasher. B. A freestanding refrigerator. C. A ceiling fan wired into the home. Or D. A built-in oven. The correct answer is B. A freestanding refrigerator. Question 40. Which is true regarding condominium ownership? A. The owner holds title to the unit and common elements as personal property. B. The owner holds a leasehold interest in the common areas. C. The owner holds fee simple title to the unit and an undivided interest in common elements. Or D. The owner holds no ownership interest in the common areas. The correct answer is C. The owner holds fee simple title to the unit and an undivided interest in common elements. Question number 41. A tenancy created when a tenant remains in possession after lease expiration without consent is called A. Tenancy at will. B. Tenancy at sufferance. C. Joint tenancy. Or D. Life estate. The correct answer is B. Tenancy at sufferance. Question 42. Which of the following is true regarding cooperative ownership? A. The purchaser owns stock in the corporation. B. The purchaser receives a deed. C. The purchaser owns real property in fee simple. Or D. The purchaser holds a freehold estate. And the correct answer is A. The purchaser owns stock in the corporation. 43. Title acquired by adverse possession requires A. Possession for 3 years under claim of right. B. Open continuous hostile possession for 7 years. C. Payment of rent to the rightful owner. Or D. Consent of the record owner. The correct answer is B. Open continuous hostile possession for 7 years. Question 44. Which deed provides the greatest protection to the grantee? A. Quitclaim deed. B. Bargain and sale deed. C. General warranty deed. Or D. Special warranty deed. The correct answer is C. General warranty deed. Question 45. Which type of notice is given by recording a deed in public records? A. Actual notice. B. Constructive notice. C. Implied notice. Or D. Hostile notice. And the correct answer is B. Constructive notice. 46. A special purpose deed used to transfer property of a deceased person is called A. Guardian's deed. B. Quitclaim deed. C. Personal representative's deed. Or D. General warranty deed. And the correct answer is C. personal representative's deed. Question 47. An easement created by necessity arises when A. Two parties agree to share a driveway. B. The government requires it by eminent domain. C. Landlocked property requires access to a public road. Or D. A property owner voluntarily grants it to a neighbor. The correct answer is C. Landlocked property requires access to a public road. 48. A general lien attaches to A. All property of the debtor. B. Only specific property identified in the lien. C. Only real property, not personal property. Or D. Only homestead property. The correct answer is A. All property of the debtor. Question 49. Which of the following is a public restriction on ownership? A. Easement by prescription. B. Deed restriction. C. Mortgage lien. Or D. Zoning ordinance. The correct answer is D. Zoning ordinance. Question 50. Which legal description method uses directions and distances? A. Lot and block. B. Meets and bounds. C. Government survey. Or D. Tax parcel number. The correct answer is B. Meets and bounds. Question 51. The intersection of a range and a township in the government survey system is called a baseline, B. Principal meridian, C. Section, or D. Township square. The correct answer is D. Township square. Question 52. A township contains how many sections? A. 12. B. 24. C. 36. Or D. 48. The correct answer is C. 36. How many acres are in the northwest quarter of the southeast quarter of Section 8? The correct answer is C. 40 acres. 54. A subdivision plat map is most often used in which legal description system? A. Government survey. B. Lot and block. C. Meets and bounds. Or D. Informal reference. The correct answer is B. Lot and block. Question 55. Which contract is unilateral? A. Option contract. B. Listing contract. C. Sale and purchase contract. Or D. Buyer-broker agreement. The answer is A. Option contract. Question 56. An oral contract for the sale of real property is A. Enforceable under the statute of frauds. B. valid but unenforceable. C, voidable at the option of the seller, or D, void and illegal. The correct answer is B, valid but unenforceable. Question 57. Which essential element is required for a valid real estate contract? A, competent parties. B, earnest money deposit. C, recording of the contract. Or D, notarization. The correct answer is A, competent parties. 58. Which law sets time limits for bringing a lawsuit to enforce a contract? A, statute of uses. B, statute of limitations. C, statute of frauds. Or D, recording act. The correct answer is B, statute of limitations. Question 58. Which law sets time limits for bringing a lawsuit to enforce a contract? A, statute of uses. B, statute of limitations. C, statute of frauds. Or D, recording act. The correct answer is B, statute of limitations. Question 59. A listing agreement is best described as A, personal service contract between a broker and a seller. B, an option contract to purchase real estate. C, a unilateral contract between the buyer and the seller. D, a real covenant that runs with the land. The correct answer is A, personal service contract between broker and seller. Question 60. A broker is entitled to compensation when A, the listing is signed, B, the deed is recorded, C, the closing is completed, or D, the broker finds a ready, willing, and able buyer. The correct answer is D. The broker finds a willing, ready, and able buyer. Question 61. Which of the following is not a way a contract can be terminated? B, A, performance. B, novation. C, breach. Or D, estoppel. The correct answer is D, estoppel. Question 62. Question 62. The purpose of the energy efficiency disclosure in Florida is to A, require the seller to provide energy audits. B, inform the buyer of the right to receive information. C, require the broker to guarantee energy costs. Or D, limit liability for builders of new homes. The correct answer is B, inform the buyer of the right to receive information. Question 63. Which disclosure is required for homes built before 1978? A, radon gas. B, lead-based paint. C, energy efficiency. D, building code compliance. The correct answer is B, lead-based paint. Question 64. An option contract requires A. Consideration to be enforceable. B. Earnest money deposit equal to 10%. C. Performance within 90 days. Or D. A bilateral agreement to close. The correct answer is A. Consideration to be enforceable. Question 65. Which is true regarding a sale and purchase contract? A. It is a unilateral contract. B. It must be in writing to be enforceable. C. It is void without a broker's signature. Or D. It cannot be assigned under any circumstances. The correct answer is B. It must be in writing to be enforceable. Question 66. A buyer signs a sale and purchase contract but later discovers the seller intentionally misrepresented property condition. The contract is A. Valid. B. Void. C. Voidable. Or D. Unenforceable. The correct answer is C. Voidable. 67. Which legal theory of mortgages is followed in Florida? A. Title theory. B. Lien theory. C. Intermediate theory. Or D. Equitable theory. The correct answer is B. Lien theory. Question 68. The mortgage instrument is best described as A. Evidence of the debt. B. A negotiable instrument. C. Security for the note. Or D. An unconditional promise to pay. The correct answer is C. Security for the note. 69. The clause that allows a lender to demand full repayment upon default is the A. Acceleration clause. B. Defeasance clause. C. Due on sale clause. Or D. Prepayment clause. The correct answer is A. Acceleration clause. Number 70. FHA insured loans require A. Mortgage insurance premiums or MIP. B. No down payment. C. A minimum 640 FICO score. Or D. Funding only by federal funds. The correct answer is A. Mortgage insurance premiums. 71. VA guaranteed loans are available to A. All U.S. citizens. B. Qualified veterans and certain spouses. C. First-time home buyers only. Or D. Any borrower with sufficient credit. The correct answer is B. Qualified veterans and certain spouses. Question 72. Which type of loan is not a conventional mortgage? A. FHA. B. Conforming. C. Non-conforming. Or D. Subprime. The correct answer is A. FHA. 73. The right of the borrower to redeem property after foreclosure is called A. Equitable redemption, B. Statutory redemption, C. Reinstatement, or D. Defeasance. The correct answer is B. Statutory redemption. 74. Which of the following is a method of purchasing mortgaged property? A. Assumption of mortgage. B. Novation. C. Subject to the mortgage. Or D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question 75. A buyer obtains a $160,000 mortgage at 6% interest for 30 years. The monthly principal and interest payment is $959.28. How much is the total interest paid over the life of the loan? A. $95,940.80. B. $120,940.80. C. $185,340.80. Or D. $185,540.80. The correct answer is C. $185,340.80. Question 76. The Federal Reserve influences mortgage markets primarily through A. Setting property tax rates, B. Controlling money supply and interest rates, C. Administering FHA loan insurance, or D. Enforcing state landlord-tenant laws. The correct answer is B. Controlling money supply and interest rates. Question 77. Which entity operates in the secondary mortgage market? A. Fannie Mae. B. Mortgage broker. C. Local bank. Or D. Credit union. The correct answer is A. Fannie Mae. Question 78. Which of the following charges would be considered a finance charge under TILA? A. Title insurance premium. B. Appraisal fee. C. Loan origination fee. Or D. Recording fee. The correct answer is C. Loan origination fee. Number 79. Mortgage brokers primarily operate in the A. Secondary market, B. Primary market, C. Federal Reserve System, or D. Tertiary market. The correct answer is B. Primary market. Question 80. If property taxes of $3,600 are unpaid for the current year, what is the daily proration based on a 360-day year? A. $8. B. $10. C. $12. Or D. $15. The correct answer is B. $10. Question 81. A buyer is purchasing property for $250,000. The loan is $200,000. How much is the documentary stamp tax on the deed in Florida? A. $1,500. B. $1,750. C. $2,000. Or D. $2,250. The correct answer is B, $1,750. In this case, the documentary stamp tax is $1,750. Question 82. Intangible tax on a new mortgage in Florida is calculated at A, 35 cents per $100. B, 55 cents per $100. C, 70 cents per $100. Or D, 20 cents per $100. The correct answer is D, 20 cents per $100. 82. A closing statement shows a double entry item as a debit to both the buyer and the seller. B, a credit to both the buyer and the seller. C, a debit to one party and a credit to the other. Or D, an item omitted from both sides. The correct answer is C, a debit to one party and a credit to the other. Question 84. A property sold for $180,000. The broker's commission rate was 6%. The listing broker and selling broker split the commission equally. How much does each broker receive? A. $5,400. B. $4,500. C. $3,600. Or D. $2,700. The correct answer is A, $5,400. 85. A seller prepaid property taxes of $2,400 for the year. The closing date is September 30. Using a 360-day year, what is the seller's credit from the buyer? A. $606.97. B. $620.31. C. $1,200. Or D. $1,800. The correct answer is A, $606.97. 86. Which of the following is a characteristic of the real estate market? A, standardized product. B, national market controlled by federal law. C, immobility of the product. Or D, high liquidity. The correct answer is C, immobility of the product. 87. USPAP requires appraisers to A, accept only assignments where they are advocates for the client. B, follow recognized appraisal standards and ethics. C, provide valuation services only for federally related transactions. Or D, guarantee value estimates. The correct answer is B, follow recognized appraisal standards and ethics. 88. Market value is best defined as A, the highest price a property can bring. B, the assessed value determined by the county. C, the original cost plus improvements. Or D, the price a willing buyer and seller agree upon under typical conditions. The correct answer is D, the price a willing buyer and seller agree upon under typical conditions. 89. Which approach is most applicable for valuing an apartment building? A, cost approach. B, income approach. C, sales comparison approach. Or D, gross rent multiplier approach. The correct answer is B, income approach. 90. Which type of depreciation is incurable? A, physical deterioration. B, functional obsolescence. C, external obsolescence. Or D, all depreciation is curable. The correct answer is C, external obsolescence. 91. A subject property has 3 bedrooms. A comparable with 4 bedrooms sold for $250,000. The extra bedroom is worth $10,000. What is the adjusted sale price of the comparable? A, $240,000. B, $250,000. C, $260,000. Or D, $270,000. The correct answer is A, $240,000. 92. Reproduction cost is A, the cost to build an exact replica. B, the cost to build a similar structure with modern materials. C, the price paid by the current owner. Or D, the market value minus depreciation. The correct answer is A, the cost to build an exact replica. 93. A CMA is typically prepared by A, a licensed appraiser only. B, a real estate licensee. C, a county property assessor, or D, a mortgage lender. The correct answer is B, a real estate licensee. 94. A broker priced opinion BPO is most often requested by A, buyers comparing properties, B, sellers seeking to list their property, C, lenders evaluating foreclosures, or D, county property appraisers. The correct answer is C, lenders evaluating foreclosures. 95. The use of borrowed funds to increase potential return on investment is called A, liquidity, B, leverage, C, risk, or D, equity. The correct answer is B, leverage. 96. Which is an advantage of real estate investment? A, high liquidity, B, guaranteed return, C, tax benefits such as depreciation, or D, immunity from market cycles. The correct answer is C, tax benefits such as depreciation. 97. Property taxes are considered A, general lien, B, specific lien, C, voluntary lien, or D, judgment lien. The correct answer is B, specific lien. 98. The Save Our Homes Amendment in Florida, A, caps increases in assessed value of homestead property, B, eliminates property taxes for seniors, C, limits federal income tax deductions, or D, prevents reassessment upon sale. The correct answer is A, caps increases in assessed value of homestead property. Number 99. Which of the following is deductible from federal income taxes for a homeowner? A, principal payments on a mortgage. B, mortgage interest paid. C, homeowners insurance premiums. Or D, property improvements. The correct answer is B, mortgage interest paid. And finally, which zoning classification is intended to provide a transition between residential and commercial uses? A, agricultural, B, industrial, C, buffer zone, or D, special use. The correct answer is C. And that completes our test for the Florida real estate examination. How did you do, guys? Let me know in the comments. How did you do? How many of these did you get correct? Was there any question that you did not understand how we came up with the answer? Let me know in the comments and I will definitely get back to you guys. So subscribe for more of these free tests, and good luck with your test, guys. See you soon.